Are you stuck doing $20 an hour tasks in your business and you're wondering why you're not growing? I'll tell you why. Because you can hire somebody to do those $20 an hour tasks. Okay? Used to be 15, used to be 10, I used to say, but it's $20 now. Just a little side note. How do you pay for that $20 guy? Raise your prices. We're going to get into that in another video. But anyway, hire somebody to do that $20 an hour work. Today I'm going to show you how to work on your business and not in your business. You are the chief operating officer of getting customers for your business. Nobody's going to do it like you do. Okay, we're going to talk about that and a few other things in this video, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Greg Colosi. I've started 33 plus companies, and I've been in the dry cleaning business since 1996. I sold my route in 2017. I had a route-only business, and I contracted with a local dry cleaner. And since 2007, I've been teaching dry cleaners like you how to get more route customers. I focus primarily with your routes because routes, an average route customer spends 2, 3, 4 times a counter customer. Counter customer stays with you less than 2 years. A route customer stays with you for 7 years. And a route customer does not worry about price. A counter might worry about price. So you should be focusing on route customers. We're not going to talk about all that today, but I want you to keep it in the back of your mind. Are you the one pressing the clothes, driving the van, and fixing your machines? If you are, you're doing $20 an hour work that's holding your business back. You should not be a spotter. You should not be working at the counter. You should not be pressing. You should not. The last thing you can let go is starting the boiler every morning, okay? Start it and then get out of there. But then get somebody else to start the boiler. You should not be doing these things. These are $20 an hour work. If you're going to do $20 an hour work, guess what? You're going to make $20 an hour. And the only ways to increase your income is to work more hours. Why not get somebody else to do the $20 an hour work so you can make, and you can focus on $200 an hour work. You're saying, Greg, oh my God, yeah. How? How can I make $200 an hour? Okay. Well, I've got many dry cleaning clients that make over $200 an hour. Okay. Some make more than that because they work a lot less. Okay, if you're making $1 million a year, you're making a lot more than $200 an hour. That's an extreme, but I do have a member that makes over $1 million a year. Actually, a few of them. If you're making $500,000 a year, you're making over $200 an hour. Okay, let's see, 40 hours at $100 is $4,000, $8,000 a week. That's $32,000 a month times 12. That's roughly $400,000. So. And you're not working 40 hours a week. My most successful dry cleaners don't work 40 hours a week. You at $20 an hour are working 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week and killing yourself. You've got to understand this simple concept or you're going to stay exactly the way you are. And if you want to stay exactly the way you are, get off my video, okay? No use teaching you anything because you're not teachable. But if you do want to learn, stay tuned and listen to a few ideas that I have. Okay, let's talk about the concept of working in your business versus working on your business. If you work in your business, you do menial tasks. You do the tasks that you can hire someone to do. Let me tell you a story about Dave. This was in 2010. Dave was making $400,000 a year, had a $4 million business. But Dave could not afford an assistant, even a part-time assistant that he can pay 20 grand a year for. Because, and you might think 400,000 is a lot, right? But, bigger house, bigger car, bigger everything. And you're up to 400 in no time. So I convinced Dave to raise his prices by 10%, a measly 10%. And I said to him, and I got to do a video on pricing. Actually, the next one I'm going to do is going to be on pricing, okay? So look for the next video. I'll put it up in the, I don't know which one, but one of these I'll have a pricing video in there for you, okay? Convinced him to raise his prices. It took an hour over the weekend. And I said, you got to do it this weekend. Don't put it off. You're in dire trouble. You haven't been on vacation in 5 years, okay? You're drinking way too much. You're exhausted. So you got to raise your prices. So over that weekend, Dave raised his prices by 10%. And before that, I said, how much do you think you're going to lose? How many customers do you think you're going to lose? He goes, well, if I lose half my customers, I'm still going to make a little bit more. I'm going to make more money than I am right now. I'm going to have less costs. I'll probably make, instead of making 400, I'll make 600 probably. Is that worth the risk to take? Absolutely. Guess how many customers he lost? 1 or 2. That was it. That's all he could come up with. 1 or 2. And those were the coupon clippers. You don't want them anyway. Okay? So, by raising his prices by 10%, he took that $4 million business and added an extra $400,000 in profit. So now his profit, instead of $400,000, was $800,000. He doubled his profit in one single weekend. He was making $35,000 more a month. Sorry, it's late in the day, having a cocktail. Okay? $400,000. And he was doing $20 an hour work. Well, back then it was like $10 an hour work before the minimum wage thing. He was doing that stuff. Can you imagine that? A $4 million company doing $10 menial work? Dave was doing that. And now he's not doing it any longer. Okay? And he's since gone on to really take this seriously, okay? And has raised his prices and raised his prices. His quality's gotten better. And he does $6 or $7 million a year now. What a success story. Okay? So, first thing you do is raise your prices by 10%. And if you just don't have the balls to do that this weekend, watch the video I'm going to put up here. I don't have it made yet, but I'm going to make it next. Okay? If it's up there, I made it. And raise your prices. Okay? And then come talk to me about other things. By the way, while I'm talking about it, down below in the description, we've got a weekly newsletter. Okay? A marketing idea every single solitary week. So, subscribe below and get that. Okay? So, successful owners don't press close. They set up marketing plans, okay? Like offering referral bonuses or partnering with carpet cleaners to generate extra money, okay? If you're thinking the decision to change, I can't afford to hire help, that's a mindset problem. Start small and use extra time to bring in your customers. Okay, can you afford $100? If you can't, you're watching the wrong videos, okay? I mean, maybe you can watch them. I can give you ideas, but man, $100, okay? That's somebody 5 hours time a week, okay? You piss that away going out to dinner. So 5 hours is one person, 5 hours a week. Can you afford it? I'm sure you can. And then set it up slowly. Get to do this, and then you're going to be freed up. Get them to do the things you don't like to do. Okay? We all have things we don't like to do. Okay? Fortunately, I love shooting these videos, but the editing part, I don't like to do. So, in these first bunch of videos, there is no editing whatsoever. But once these start paying for themselves, I will get a video guy, editor, to add some things, but we're going to keep it real, okay? Okay, action plan for growth. Set goals. What one $20 task can you delegate this month? Okay, we just talked about that. Step 2, focus on new customers. Your job is to get new customers in the door. That is your job, okay? A shitload of customers covers a lot of mistakes and a lot of things. Just keep getting customer after customer after customer, okay? More customers, of course, equals more revenue and more freedom and more profits. You could start a referral program, and we'll get into that also. Offer $20 in free cleaning to current customers for every referral, and give $20 to their friends too. Anybody. That's found money, baby. Do you know what it costs to get a new customer? We're not going to get into it here, but it costs a lot of money. Okay, it costs a lot of money. Okay, why marketing is your number one job. You're not just a dry cleaner. You're in the business of marketing your dry cleaner. That's what you do. Okay? That's what you do. That is exactly what you do. You are in the business of marketing your dry cleaners. Okay, I want you to stop right now doing those $20 an hour tasks. At least start, give me 5 hours a week, okay? And just watch your business explode. If you can't do that, the rest of the ideas, marketing ideas that I have for you are not going to work. This is a very simple mindset change, okay? And if you're one of those people that got it stuck in your head, and you're probably not that way because you're watching this video, that I got to do everything myself, forget it. It's not going to work. You're never going to grow. Delete me. Don't watch me anymore. Don't subscribe. Don't do anything. Okay? Down below, questions, comments in the description. And again, our newsletter, subscribe. You'll get an idea every day. Any other questions you have, leave it in the comments. Thanks, and make it a great day. And stop doing $20 an hour work. Bye-bye.